ship docks.
Don't
I'm getting
you
off
say
with you.
goodbyes.
I promise.
Never let go.
I will never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
There's a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic
Either
item.
man or pawn, it's hard to do art alone.
Blustering fools just barged in, eh? Hold me prisoner like some common criminal. Just madness and base insult. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I am eager to be quit of this confinement. Please, sir. The blustering fools just barged in, eh? Hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base insult. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you. 'Tis a generous offer. Now go.
You are to see me. Pray, make your choice. I would ask the Good. You've brought it here. I shall see it. There's time yet.
You've made quite the name for yourself since last we spoke. I thank you. 'Tis very... I fear I must apologize again, sir. On the matter of... I thank you. Mistake me not. I told His Grace true that it was your doing alone. I thank you. I've no love of politics. Lies by another name. I thank you.
Tell me, sir, what is to become of my father? You're the Arisen, are you not? Can you not do aught to help him? I could not bear to lose him. Even if the things they say were true, He was ever a kind father to me. A petition? Of course, I would gladly draft one. I would draft 100 if it be a help.
You are to see me. I pray. I would the ink. Good. You've brought evidence. Here. I shall see it submitted to the... There's time yet, sir. Pray.
You've made quite the name for yourself since last we spoke. I thank you. I fear I must apologize again. There is too...
filled with fear, dear warrior. Fear of the dragon, fear of my husband. In truth, I know not which frightens me more. I am filled with fear of... I am filled with fear. I am filled with fear.
Greetings to you, Arisen. Have you met with my the Duchess Eleanor? Such a beauty, we. Even back in Meloir's court, she was famed for her fair looks. I've had the privilege of tending to her since she was but a child, and still I fawn over her as if she were my own blood. And now, to see the child I hold so close, gone and wed in such a foreign land. Ought to have been a grand wedding, too, I should think. A feast, if nothing else. But with the dragon come, 'tis not the time for such revels. Truly, the mistress has e'er been an unlucky child. Bad enough their marriage should go without celebration. These days, the Duke scarce finds time to speak with her. Oui, with the dragon come, he's important matters to tend to, but still. The man is old, I know, but isn't right to neglect one's own new pride so, if you'll pardon me saying. Bad enough their marriage should go without celebration. These days, the Duke scarce finds time to speak with her. Oui, with the dragon come, he's important. The man is old, I...
You are to see me for your eyes. Pray, make your in that case. The waiter.
Well met, sir.
Salvation and the Knight's Champion. The capital swirls with ill runes.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fournival Frecobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Not guilty. You are cleared of all charges and released from bondage forthwith. The inquest is hereby ended.
Have you aught to sell?
scraped past by the skin of my teeth there. That and a good bit of help from you. Any rarities to sell? Any rarities? Right then.
Word of Fournival's verdict has come. He was judged innocent somehow. 'Twas an acquittal hued in shades of grey, scarce different from black. But an acquittal nonetheless. The trial was fair, and so we must accept its decision. Though the matter ended sourly, it's by no fault of yours. Take your wages with my thanks, Arisen. Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm, the Wyrmking's ring. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. Will you do it, sir? You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Gransys, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be found.
Good Aldous told me there's been sign of thieving within the castle. Even should they escape sight, the castle's construction hinders all who do not know it well. Our villain had a guide, or had some occasion to grow familiar with the castle.
You've made quite the name for yourself since last we spoke. I thank you.
I heard a report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
If there's talk of a sorcerer, it'll be Solomon, no doubt. I'd hoped we were rid of that rat for good. I do not relish the thought of his return, but the pilfered ring does bear a strong magical affinity. It is the sort of bauble Solomet would covet. If there's talk of night, but the
Salomet. 'Tis a name. Time was the Duke held a council of magic scholars here in Gransorin, tasked with ensorceling grimoires and trinkets. Salomet sat at the head of the council. His genius was unmatched, save by his ambitions. Once their research bore fruit, Salomet betrayed his grace and fled with the findings. He disappeared, leaving the corpses of his fellow scholars in his wake. I know not by what design he would reveal himself now. Perhaps aught about this ring that compels him.
It is difficult to judge distance when facing foes across such open plains.
The Great Wall. It was built to keep all manner of beasts from Gransys. It's a grander structure than the other hall.
Hold. These letters. They are written in my father's hand. I see. Spread out over all the land, were they? I cannot fathom the trouble you bore to find this. I am at a loss for words, and yet, it seems my father is well and truly dead after all. Please do not worry yourself, Aldous. Simply finding aught of him is a treasure to me. I shall read this anon. Perhaps I may finally learn the cause behind his travels. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my ring. Now, let us talk of business. Now, let us talk of... Now, let us pray... In any case, the finest patron deserves the finest reward. Please, sir, accept this gift with my compliments. In truth, I warrant this will be my final transaction. With the mystery of my father resolved, I've little reason to wander the land any longer. Maker guide your steps until our paths cross again.
questioner.
Tis a port crystal.
What meaning do you
One can
suppose
reach
those
it from
stones
anywhere
hold?
with the use of
Crystal
magic
Master.
item. What's this? This is a place quite restful to my kind. It's usually more lively. Shall we speak to a few more people?
Magic, at its heart, is its use requires immediate. It taxes the body no less than wielding an axe.
Does the Arisen's mind know no bounds? Do we witness the rise of this land's...
Are your travel preparations complete? A place one can live without fear of monsters. Grand Soren, the beating heart of all Gransys.
You certainly do make a lot of expressions. Shall we speak to a few
Who
more
among you has
people?
seen
These
the
workers
dragon?
going about their... Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell. No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly dressed man skulking about the quarry. More than his dress is odd if he's hanging round that place with no reason.
From day to night, this area feels completely different. It's usually more lively.
Seems that fortune smiles on those that aren't me. Can I live long enough for my luck to turn? Can I live long enough?
There are two ways into the quarry. Leave it to me, Master. No harm must
The
come
road
to our
splits
charge.
here. Let's
Stray
stray from the
from the shore
roads and
and
we'll
we'll
soon
see us
find
to our
monsters.
destination. It's on us to face ourselves on roads so open up. falls on us to pace ourselves on roads so open.
Careful! A goblin!
Goblins hate fire. Their kind hates ice and fire both. It'll take more than that.
I'll take that. They breed like rabbits, these goblins. Best we not stray too far from the capital.
Wolves hunt in packs. I support you. There is a slippery target. It hates fire! Fire works well! No harm must come to our charge. Ha! 'Tis weak to fire! I'm on my way!
What's this? Let's wait and see what they do. Die!
You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly! Ha! 'Tis weak to fire! It'll take more than that, did it? Wolves hunt in packs.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. Monsters may nest in
Fireworks well! I'll support you. I'll join you! You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly!
Keep well clear of those fangs.
Sulphur Saurian!
I shall take on the strong.
I leave the weak foes to revive Sulphur Saurian! Point the tail! The tail is severed!
What's that? An abbey lies at the heart of these withered woods. That's not a pleasant odor. Monsters must be near. This looks interesting.
Just here. All these paths look the same.
I suppose I should thank you.
Seems this place has never been touched by man. There's a structure ahead. Monsters must be near. What's this? These are human footprints. I leave the weak foes to you.
Counter after this strike! I shall poison it! I'll support you. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Wait for an opening. Kill 'em all! Numbers arisen.
Kill 'em all!
They're armed, Master. They have started in quick succession. Our strength will triumph.
I only hope we'll survive the next encounter.
The crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of evil. Stay ready.
Hollings from a quarry. Perhaps the land still holds aught of worth.
The scene of an attack, most like. Perhaps there's aught to be scavenged.
We've only just begun, Master.
This passage links south and central Gransys. Tis a sorcerer we face. We must be ready for anything.
Well, well. The Arisen, toast of all grand Sorin. Does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
I need the weak first.
I shall take on the strong. The path splits.
Now we'll gain the upper hand. Give it a taste of ice!
had more grit than the fools in the Duke's Guard, I'll grant. But alas, I read the time of game, sir. Farewell.
I've gained quest knowledge. We've lost him.
What's that? What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I praise you. I've more tasks that require your attention.
You fought him then? I knew. It is a shame he slipped the noose. But we cannot allow him to run free. We must see him stopped. And the ring...
Many within the castle praise your... I've more tasks that require... In that, the weight of duty.
Someone may know of Salamet's whereabouts. Let's ask around. All we can do is inquire about and hope. Rumor has it, salvation works with a man known as the Knight's Champion.
Someone may know whether he's dead.
Do you know of the Blue Moon Tower, friend? To the northeast? I heard a strange tale from a fellow. Seems there's a man's been seen coming and going round there of late. Oh, what's more, they say he's chased off all the beasts nested there with some arcane magic. It's him, says I. That sorcerer, they say, stole some bauble from the Duke. What was it?
I've learned what to do in this quest.
So Salamet's taken refuge in the Blue Moon Tower. I wonder if there are rarities from abroad.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
I hear no end of... Have your pick. Any you like.
Downstream. Perhaps aught of interest has washed up.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself! I'll serve as bait! Strike the tail! Ice is bane to Saurians! Taste of ice! The tail is severed! They're cold blooded! Arisen!
It looks well
Ready
deep,
yourself!
Master. Be careful.
Soaked to the bone! The tail is severed! Give it a taste of ice! I'll serve as bait! Strike the tail! I'll have its tail off in a trice! Sever the tail to weaken the beast! The beast fears fire! I'll serve as bait! Strike the tail! I'll burn it to cinders! Saurians are no friends of the cold! The tail is severed! Strike as it swims! I'll stick it where it screams! It flees! Strength brought us victory. A bridge will serve as a fine landmark.
We're headed for Grand Sorin with a trophy for his grace. We came upon it in the Western Road. Truth be told, the beast was dead ere we came upon it. 'Tis less of a trophy than a windfall. Still, a creature in such pristine condition makes a fine offering.
All these work.
I hear. Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
This inn can serve as the hub of our journeys.
Many's the person comes to drink here. All bearing different names.
It is known as the Shadow Fort, built to ward against a goblin invasion.
The goblin stockpile must be close. Leave no corner unsearched.
Careful! A goblin!
So many!
Their kind needs ice and fire both!
I shall take on the strong. It's hard to see this Dark Arisen. I'm the strongest.
They grow frenzied! Their kind is weak to fire. Tis a troubling foe. Goblins hate fire. I've hold of one. Now strike! Our strength brought us victory.
Strength in numbers arisen.
A hobgoblin arisen! Beware! Goblin! Once they don't blind you! Well unified! Now arisen! End it!
They grow frenzied!
This ends it!
Their simple prey once hobbled.
Their kind is weak to fire. That was hardly a warm-up, did it? Hobgoblin, he's a formidable foe. Careful, a goblin! Burn them!
Their simple prey once hobbled.
Their kind is weak to fire.
Strength in numbers arisen.
A hobgoblin arisen! Be wary! Goblin! Burn them! Our strength brought us victory.
A goblin!
It hits fire! Their kind hates ice and fire both. I fear we'll find something waiting for us. The gate stands open, but I'm loath to simply walk in. Who built this chamber? It is not the work of nature alone. A cyclops there! Goblin! The first strike shall be mine.
I shall take on the strong.
Common attacks cannot pierce its armor. They're drawing here. Its helmet is on. Impressive craftsmanship, especially given the location.
Have your pick. Any you like.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Pray take all the... Truly, even in... As long... That mate... 'Tis... Oh, completed the request, have you? Wonderful. Here, friend. The wages for your efforts. I see you're hard at work on an errand. Truly, mate, even... As long as... That mate... 'Tis... Oh, completed... Here, friend.
Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different tales.
I see, truly, even as long that mate, 'tis... Oh, complete here, friend. I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Even in the... As long that mate, 'tis... Oh, complete here, friend. I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Truly, even in the... As long as... That mate, 'tis work. Oh, completed the... Here, friend. Truly, even... As long... 'Tis work, well... Oh, completed the request. Here, friend.
Speak to any pawn, and they will gladly join your service.
The Duke, sure, but a piece of you. I'm sure you'll find out. Boy, why not? I'll not beat round it. I'll have the good. I'm sure you'll find out. I'm sure anytime.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.